Sleep paralysis is a state between being awake and asleep. Your eyes are open, but your brain is still dreaming. You try to move, scream, breathe, but you can't. This puts you in a heightened state of fear and vulnerability. An electric sensation overwhelms you. Your brain continues to dream, rendering your horrible subconscious in the real world. The more scared you are, the worse it all gets.
Sleep paralysis is basically when, you're asleep and all of a sudden you feel like you're awake because, your eyes are open, and then you feel like this presence in the room, or you can hear stuff, and it's kind of, or even like there's something, like you feel something, so like you can feel like you stop breathing, but the problem is you're absolutely still and you can't exactly move in bed or anything. It's just this messed up experience that feels as though something bad's actually happening in real life, but in reality you're still sleeping. Worst experience with sleep paralysis was when a month or so ago, I'd been getting dreams of where this guy was just like lingering in my room, and I didn't think of it too much and I kind of got used to it. And then one night, I remember it after camp, basically this guy, he'd been walking around my room like constantly, and then all of a sudden I couldn't breathe and I found him on top of me and he was strangling me basically. Well, when I first told my mum about it, she didn't exactly know what to do, because she knew I'd have like sleep, because I've also had insomnia in the past. She was worried about this one, because I brought it up to her late after I had it, and she was like, she'd been trying to help me as much as I could, and the problem with that is that she gets stressed really bad, and so when she gets stressed, things don't go to plan, so I'd have to like tell her that, I'm doing better, she shouldn't worry, just to like make her feel better, even though I know that I'm still getting it like once every night or a couple nights. And then for my dad, he didn't know what to say either. He was kind of just like, oh, shouldn't there be like a pill or something? But it's just a matter of mental state. That's what I had to tell him pretty much. Like I wouldn't sleep some nights because I'd be that scared, and I'd switch off all my devices, switch off all means of electronics, and just sat in my bed just hoping for the next day to come. Maybe get an hour of sleep at most. Yeah, I guess it varies.
Okay.
The best way to explain it is, it's like walking into a room where you can feel like you've walked into a room before and you know that there's an axe murderer there, basically, and you come out of the room and you're like, I don't want to go back in there because there's an axe murderer. So it's the exact same thing where it's like, I've experienced this now, I really don't want this to happen again, especially after all the times that's happened. It's the experience, it's literally as if like each experience has felt like, something bad's happening, like you're gonna die or close to death or something, but in reality it's just your mind messing with you, and it's the most, it's terrible.